Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Remington Model 700 mod, which is being made by user Utherian. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is the real-world Remington 700 rifle, and I love it. It is, of course, the weapon that the normal in-game hunting rifle is based off of, and is just a gorgeous and iconic firearm from the world, and I think very fitting to be in this game considering it did start its production run back in the early 60s, so a nice Cold War designed weapon here that would probably be found in a lot of areas in the Commonwealth IRL, whether it be in civilian or even military hands. Good times. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what we do get with the Remington 700, which in its most standard-ish sort of a form will do 60 damage with a 308 round with a firing rate of 4, range of 143, accuracy of 76, and a weight of 7. And all in all, it is a just beautiful gun, as you can see here. Very nice on the modeling and texturing for this thing. A lot of great little details all over the place, especially with like the Remington R down there. Very, very cool. It is very nicely made and has, oh boy, a lot of modifications. This gun probably has the most amount of different modifications you can put on this that I've seen in a very, very long time. So you can take it from this pretty standard looking real world hunting rifle into, well, any of these magnificent things that I've created, from something very military-esque to, you know, just a much nicer hunting sniping rifle. Very fun times indeed. You got a lot of great options with this thing. A lot of scopes, a lot of different just fun bits and bobs, and even some nice texture options that you can change up. Very cool. Now, as for how you do get your hands on one of these glorious things, well, it's pretty darn simple, considering it's kind of on par with the normal in-game hunting rifle. You're going to find this thing very early. It's going to start popping into the world around level 2. Now, once you do hit level 2, yeah, you're going to get a lot of different options for how this is integrated into the leveled loot list. As you can see here from when I was installing it earlier, it basically runs you through 10 different options on who you want to carry this gun. So starting usually around level 6, various factions like the Raiders, Gunners, even Diamond City Guards could be carrying this weapon. So you have full control over who does get it. And I just went all the way with all 10 options. Yes to everything, from containers to Brotherhood of Steel. Good times there. And besides finding it on one of basically any person in the game, you can also go to any chemistry station, and you can see we have a Remington 700 category here, and down at the bottom you can make the gun, provided you've got rank 2 and gun nut, and the various required materials. Now, also in here are a lot of parts for the weapon, like a lot of very high sort of tier scopes that you're going to want to make these before then going and putting them on with the weapon modification table. And there is also an ammo conversion kit that allows you to, well, convert the ammo of the gun, allowing you to make either more damage or potentially even less damage. You can rechamber it to crappier ammunition types if you have a just large amount of them. So pretty cool here that you got a lot of cool things in here, from scopes to also conversion stuff. Now let's take a look at all the options we do have, and I'm actually gonna have to go grab one of these guns real quick, because depending on the body of the weapon you go with, there are different modifications that you can get. So we're actually going to just straight up and look at the tactical body, because that has the most amount of all the freaking options. I mean, come on, look at this thing. A bit more modern than I personally care for, but you know what? It's got a lot of cool stuff. And I do just want to bring up the stock here first and foremost, because, well, that is the part that's going to change that body. And you've got either the tactical, the military, the hunter, or the factory. Now, the tactical, like I said, has the most options because it does include things like built-in rails on the body, so you can have things like laser pointers, flashlights, etc., but also does give you access to a few more, like, paint jobs on this thing, which I'm also just now remembering I need to select this one, just with that weird bug that seems to happen in this game sometimes. So let me grab that, go back in, select, and there you go. Look at all the things we have in here now. So let's start up at the top with the receiver, where we just got two options here. The standard Remington receiver, or a modernized custom receiver, which will give you, some more weapon handling speed there. Nice and very useful there. So the standard or custom deviant. We then the barrels, where we've got the standard 22-inch, a threaded version, an 18-inch, or an 18-inch with an integrated suppressor there, a 26 reinforced threaded, or a 20 VTR, or Varmint Tactical Rifle. Good times. And each one of these is going to actually change up a lot of different aspects on the gun, from, losing weight, less action points, range, etc. A lot of stuff being done here with each of these barrels. Very cool. Now then, the magazines, we've just got out of the standard 5-round, or the Magpul 10-round. We then have in scopes, oh boy, I'm not going to go over all of them, but a lot of glorious scopes here. Some of them you'll notice have the STS, or see-through scopes, mod there. So if you do want to use these, you are of course going to also have to download the see-through scopes mod for compatibility. But you don't need it, so otherwise you can just use a lot of them and have non-see-through scope variants, as you can see right here. Very neat. Now then, with the rails, which you only have these bottom right and top rails if you do go with this tactical body. Now, the bottom rail has either none, a laser pointer, or two different kinds of flashlights there. And you see the exact same thing with the right rail. The top rail, as you can see here, though, has one less option for flashlights. No idea why one less flashlight, but hey, one less flashlight on that particular rail. We then also have a left rail 2 here, which I forgot about. We then have the materials, so you can change up the texturing of this thing from a black to camo Arctic, desert, multi-cam, black, urban, digital, woodland, FDE, or OD, olive drab. Very nice there, so you can really change up the look of the gun to more fit your personal aesthetic. Now then, we have the buttstock option, where we've got either a none, a Magpul CTR MFT Minimalist, a Vlitor iMod, I probably didn't say that right, a Daniel Defense Mil-Spec, and a B5 SOP mod. And then after that, we have the ammo, and this is where those conversion kits come into play. You only need one of them, and it doesn't matter which ammo you want to go to, it's just going to be the same ammo conversion kit. And you can see here we've got a lot of different ammo options to, well, as you can see, change your recoil, your range, your accuracy, and damage. The 338 Lapua Magnum, which is still going to be using 308 rounds, is the one that's going to provide you with the most damage, as you can see there, with an 80% damage increase. Pretty nice. Then after ammunition, on this tactical version, we have the pistol grips. You don't see that on, like, the old school sorts of bodies, because, well, they're more normal rifles rather than pistol grip types. But in there, we've got a number of different pistol grips, from either none, which is kind of weird, but hey, go for it. A Colt A2, a Hogue Overmolded Magpul MIAD, Magpul Mo, Tactical Dynamics, a Skeletal, and a Tyrant Designs mod. Very nice there. And after that, we also have the material. Now, this is going to be of the barrel, which is kind of hard to see on this one because we've got that giant built-in suppressor. But you can have either bare brush metal, blued, or powder-coated, which is very nice. And then finally, we're back to that stock category, where yes, you've got either tactical, military, hunter, or factory. All very cool indeed there. Loads of options, absolutely love it. So let's actually go and take some shots with these things and have a little fun. I'll go ahead and grab, I really don't need to grab that one. I mean, you hear one silenced hunting rifle, you've really heard them all. So we'll go with the standard one of first and foremost here, and take some shots. And there we go. The full 5 shots with the standard gun here, which I just love. This thing's got a great sound to it. Whole lot of oomph behind these rounds. Very cool. And I, of course, do love that, you know, everything's on the right side for this gun. It always really bothered me why the, suddenly forgetting the name of the bit, you know, when you're reloading. What is that part called? Jesus, my brain right now. But I've always hated how it's on the left-hand side with the hunting rifle in this game. So nice to have it on the proper side here. And, you know, nice smooth animation for it, all custom on there. And, of course, animation working just fine in a third person as well. Good times indeed there. Now, let's go for our, you know, modified one here, which has the awesome laser sight on it, and the more modern tactical look, and of course, silenced. And there we go, and we've got another custom sound on that one too. An interesting sort of thud sound to it. It almost, to me, kind of sounds like it's underwater? I don't know why, but that's where my brain goes to whenever I hear this shot go. It's not like the usual sort of high, tinny, silent shot that we get with the more standard guns in the game. So very, very cool indeed there. I do very much like it. So let's see this thing in action, and, oh boy, it's gonna probably take a lot of shots for me to kill this Deathclaw with this thing. But hey, with, what is it, 106 damage on this? 108. 108 damage on this particular one. Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe we'll be fine. Oh god, we're not gonna be fine. Let's tag him down. Hello, Deathclaw. Oh boy. Yeah, I actually did get him though. I didn't miss. What the? Did he glitch? He's kind of inside of my stage here. Weird. That's new. Well, that's, I guess, another way to cheese killing the Deathclaw. I'm alright with this. Take out the leg. Wonderful. Reload. This has never happened in all of the times that we have cheesed the Deathclaw up on this stage. He's never gotten stuck before. Oh, he's inside of it now entirely. Neat. What the? Oh god, he came out! He came out! Run back! Magnificent. Magnificent. There, oh, I missed him entirely on that one. Okay, well, he's running away, and well, now that we have a bit more distance, this scope is, you know, more useful. Oh, come on, don't be right back there. Wonderful. Good shot there. One more shot should take him down. Got him. Perfect. Honestly, it took less shots than I anticipated with my crappy aim, though, him getting stuck on the wall there definitely didn't help. But yeah, this is just such an awesome weapon. I do like having the proper real-world Remington rifle here in the game. I've shot these in real life, and they are just such wonderful guns. Very reliable, very accurate, and just great to shoot. So having it here in the world is just wonderful. And with all the different modifications you've got, this thing is pretty darn sweet. So if you'd like to check this out for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that, my friends, is going to be it for this one today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed. You come back for the next one. Until that time, thank you for watching. As always, have a good one.